She burned my daughter's cancer wig collection because she's in remission now, so I burned her beauty. My daughter Ariel got diagnosed with lymphoma at 7. It took her golden hair in chunks until nothing remained but stubble. The wigs became her armor. Purple for brave days when needles seemed too big. Rainbow curls for chemo Tuesdays. That perfect blonde one she wore to school so nobody would stare. London never understood. My sister-in-law lived in a world where wellness meant juice cleanses and struggle meant waiting for her Botox appointment. Everything could be fixed with positive thinking according to her Instagram feed. The first time they met during treatment, London asked why I was letting Maggie hide behind fake hair. My daughter heard every word and spent that whole visit with her beanie pulled low over her eyes. 2 years of fighting ended with remission. We threw a party to celebrate. London insisted on helping while I picked up the cake. Promised she'd keep Maggie company. 20 minutes is all it took to destroy everything. Smoke filled the backyard when I pulled into the driveway. Found my daughter on her knees beside a metal trash can trying to pull melting purple synthetic hair from the flames, her palms already blistering. London stood there with an empty bottle of lighter fluid documenting everything on her phone. "This is healing," she kept saying while Maggie screamed for her friends. Each wig had a name: Violet, Skittles, Sunshine, all of them turning to toxic smoke while my baby sobbed. London posted the video that night, called it tough love, said she was freeing Maggie from her cancer identity. Comments poured in praising her bravery. Nobody mentioned the sound of a 9-year-old girl crying for her burned companions. School became torture after that. Maggie's hair grew in patches like a bad lawn. Kids pointed and whispered. The one wig that survived stayed in her locker, but it was getting too small. She wore winter hats in May rather than show her scalp. I learned London had a pattern. Our cousin Janet lost both breasts to cancer. London threw out her prosthetics during Thanksgiving dinner, announced that real beauty came from accepting your body. Janet spent the rest of the meal in the bathroom crying. London was 2 months from launching her wellness brand, Authentic Beauty by London. Funny thing about authenticity though, those perfect blonde highlights came from extensions. Those thick lashes were professionally lifted every month. That glowing skin needed weekly facials and quarterly injections she never mentioned online. Research became my new hobby. Tuesday hair appointments at Salon Meridian, Thursday facials with Dr. Kim. That specific $200 shampoo she stockpiled. Her sensitivities fascinated me most. Allergic to most dyes. Scalp so reactive she spent hundreds on special products. Once had to go to the ER after a bad highlighting session. Depilatory cream mixes well with expensive shampoo. Just a small amount at first. London started noticing extra hair in her drain. Posted about stress affecting her body. Thanked followers for their concern. By week 2 the patches were visible. 3 different dermatologists found 3 different explanations. Stress, alopecia, hormonal changes, possible autoimmune response. None of their treatments worked because they weren't treating the real cause. Night Ear destroys keratin bonds completely. Her Sunday hair mask routine gave it 20 minutes to work. The live stream where her extensions started sliding off hit 1 million views. Chunks of processed blonde hair falling while she tried to keep selling her wellness program. Comments turned cruel fast. Poison ivy oil is easy to extract if you know what you're doing. Mixed into night cream, it takes about 6 hours to really bloom. London's brand photo shoot was scheduled for noon. By then her face looked like a topographical map of welts. Makeup only made it worse. Her podcast appearance became legendary for different reasons. Capsaicin and lip gloss burned slow then all at once. She made it 3 minutes before the tears started. Blamed allergies, but her lips swelled like she'd been stung. The host cut to commercial while she ran to the bathroom. Thioglycolic acid in lash serum dissolved what the extensions hadn't already damaged. No more falsies when your eyelids fell shut. Soon she was wearing sunglasses to every event, then canceling events altogether. Paranoia took over completely. Every product became suspicious. She'd buy new ones daily, then throw them out unused. Didn't matter. I'd already contaminated the replacements. Watching her second guess every bottle reminded me of Maggie afraid to show her head at school. DHT blockers ensure follicle death when used wrong. Ground them into powder and her daily vitamins became daily poison. Even if new hair tried to grow, it would find only scar tissue. The brand died before launching. Investors don't trust wellness gurus who look unwell. Her followers felt betrayed by the wigs she started wearing. Cheap ones that fooled nobody. They called her fake, which was funny since she'd been fake all along. She disappeared after losing everything. Sent a single text months later. I understand now. My response took 3 words. Too late, London. These days Maggie's hair shines thick and healthy. We donated her surviving wig to the cancer ward along with 12 new ones she helped pick out. She named each one and wrote their stories on little cards. Helps kids feel brave on scary days. Nobody asks about Aunt London anymore. Maggie thinks she moved for work. I let her believe that. Some truths don't need telling. Some people don't deserve remembering. Besides, London learned her lesson. You can't burn someone's dignity then expect yours to survive. Hair grows back, but karma is permanent. Now she knows how it feels when the thing that makes you feel human gets destroyed by someone who claims they're helping. She wanted Maggie to embrace natural beauty. Funny how universe granted that wish to the wrong person.